why young women get with older men. Now let's get into it. The reason why a lot of these younger women, they get with older men is because, yeah, we know for a fact that the older men, they're most likely established. You know, they got their own place and they're more comfortable, you know, in life, and their finances, you know, when it comes down to their financial situation, you know, it's pretty much established. You know, they have a car, they have a house, but it is a much deeper reason why young women get with older men. And it's because a lot of these younger women, they get with older men is because they don't grow up with a father. And these young women, they go out looking for a father. So they're basically looking for a sugar daddy. They're basically looking for a trick. You know what I'm saying? So they try to get with older men because a lot of times these older men, they are simping. You know, they're trying to buy the younger women. They're trying to buy the young women. They're simping. You know, and these younger females, they know that these guys, these older men will simp for them. They'll trick on them. You know, this is why young women get with older men. It's because they're looking for a father. And they are very narcissistic. So they get with an older man because they want that older man to give them the world. You know, they want that older man to, you know, spend it all on them. And at the same time, treat them like a girlfriend and treat them like a child at the same time. And you guys got to look out for these young women, because these young women are going to try to get with you older guys because your life, you know, is established. You know, your financial situation, you know, you're looking good. You're doing good for yourself. Don't let these young women, you know, get you off your focus. Don't let these young women drain your bank account, because they will. And yeah, they look nice, some of them, but you cannot let beauty, you know, have you living in this fantasy world, or let their beauty, you know, attract you to them, because they are nothing but a succubus in the disguise of a wife, in the disguise of what? Of an angel. They're nothing but a witch. They have bad intentions towards you older men. And you older men are falling victim of these young women. These young women are very narcissistic. They want you to, you know, take them and travel the world with them. And what they do is on Instagram, they post, you know, they post where they at and tell everybody where they at, and show only them in the picture on that vacation. But a lot of you older men are paying for it, but they don't acknowledge you guys at all. They're just using you older men because you allowing them to. You guys got to stop trying to get with these young women, because these young women, there are nothing but narcissists. They're only there to drain you. They're only there to drain you, but they only can drain you if you allow them to. This is why young women get with older men. A lot of times they didn't go out with the father figure, and they're looking for that father figure in an older man. You older men, you guys got to realize that it's not your fault that she didn't grow up with a father. It's not your fault. They just want you to supply their narcissism and accept all the negativity and the childishness that come with them. Guys, You older men, you guys gotta stay focused on, what's important in life. Your finances. And constantly try to build yourself. Especially if you red pill. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with smashing a younger chick, but don't get with one. Do not get with one of these younger chicks. Because they're going to come with so much dysfunction. A lot of them. They come selfish. Especially in their 20s. They come selfish. They really don't like you for you. And you guys are just steady simping. Trying to buy these younger females. Trying to buy them. And you wonder why you don't feel loved in a relationship. Because you came off wrong. You approached wrong. You approached with money, not with knowledge. You didn't get her from the mind. You got her from the wallet. This is why young women get with older men. They don't want to be held accountable for their responsibilities in life. They don't want to accept responsibility in life. So they try to get with the older man and put all their responsibilities on him. While they act like a narcissistic child in a relationship. And a lot of these young women, they're not loyal. Trust me, they're not loyal. Most of them are going through, phases, whole phases. They're going through this. And they're talking to other guys behind your back. Don't think you got a loyal female just because she's young. This is why young women get with older men. It's because a lot of times they don't have a father figure in their lives. So they become strippers, or they become, escorts in the streets and sell their body, sell their soul to older men or to men in general. This is why a lot of young women become strippers. It's because they know older men, they come in there with a simp mindset, throwing all these ones, trying to get her. And if you do get her, she's going to get with you for the wrong reasons. It's because she thinks you're going to spend a whole bunch of money on her. Guys, this is why young women get with older men a lot of times. This is the generation that we live in. A lot of these young women are fatherless. So they feel like every man, especially the older man, owe her the world. Owe her some money, owe her materials. And all she's gonna offer you, older man, is just sex. She's gonna sell her soul, sell her body to you in exchange of free dates, free vacations, and for materialistic items. This is what they want out of you. A lot of these younger women are nothing but narcissists. They're narcissists. And they're very egocentric. You think they care about you, older men in a relationship, but they don't. Just because she letting you smash, that doesn't mean that she cares about you. You older men gotta understand this. That doesn't mean that she cares about you because she letting you smash. That's just a manipulation tactics a lot of times just to get what she wants out of you. And you guys are falling victim of this, of these young women. Y'all work hard just to get where y'all at in life. And then you gonna blow it all on a young woman? You can put that in stocks, man. You can put that on some land. You put that money on some land. Just to keep bettering yourself. But you rather spend it on a young woman. And these young women, they're just out, they out to get you. They out to get you. And a lot of y'all letting them get y'all. I'm just trying to give you the news. I'm just trying to give you the knowledge. This is why a lot of these young women want to be with you. A lot of times it's not because they love you. It's because they're trying to manipulate. They don't want responsibilities. They don't want to be held accountable. They're looking for a father. They think a man owed them the whole world. You know? This is their mindset. I'm just trying to get you older guys to stop simping because these young women, they're not worth it either. They're not worth it either. They're not. When you invested in a woman, you're not getting no money back from that. So your investment, your stocks just, decline. You losing. Keep trying to better yourself. Keep trying to better your life. Let these young women chase after you. Stop chasing after them. Man, I hope you guys got something out of this video. This is why young women get with older men, is because a lot of times they're looking for a father figure and they're narcissistic and they don't want responsibilities and they think a man owes them the world. And they want you to accept all their negativity and treat them like a child at the same time. Hope you guys got something out of the video. It's Coleman.